It is not your opinion or even your life experience that people need to hear about, nor mine. But it is instruction, exhortation, and encouragement from the Word of God. Now, sanctification comes from the Greek word Agiasmos, and it can refer to consecration, or it can refer to holiness. And the whole idea is that it's a process whereby you and I become holy in our real practical life as He is holy. Or another way of saying it, that in our experience on this earth, our walk, we become more and more like Christ. And you should know, you should believe that since you've been made a new creature and since the Spirit of God indwells the people of God, that this is a real possibility. No, I'm not speaking about sinless perfection, but becoming more and more like Christ is a real possibility. All the moping and all the false humility does not make up for what we should be doing, which is striving to be more holy. Now, I want to say a few statements that are very important to put sanctification in a context. First of all, the moment we believed, we were declared legally right before God. Not by virtue of our own works, but by virtue of what? By virtue of the person and works of Jesus Christ. So that's a settled matter. We are right with God. We are reconciled. It is a thing that we can speak about in perfect tense. It's something that's already been done, and the virtue of it continues on up to the present and forever. We're reconciled with God through faith, and that ought to give us a great deal of encouragement. At the same time, the moment we believed, we were separated by God, culled away from the world and brought to Him for His what? Purposes and for His glory. Now, what is His purpose? Why did He call you out? Why did He draw you to Himself? Well, I think Paul explains it best in Romans 8:29. I'm just going to read the text to you. Probably most of you are familiar with it. For those whom He foreknew, He also predestined to become conformed to the image of His Son, so that He would be the firstborn among many brethren. That is the purpose of God for you. And it wasn't a purpose that started at your conversion. It wasn't a purpose that even started at the creation of the universe. It was a purpose in the mind of God throughout all eternity. Now that is a comforting and encouraging thought.